If you're curious on how to assemble and mount the RC4WD Stamped Steel 1.0 Beadlock wheels, you have come to the right place. Welcome to Big Sun Hobbies. I'm going to start the upgrade series on my Axial SCX24 C10. During the first run, the stock C10 surprised me on how well it did, but I noticed that you can benefit from few upgrades. The first upgrade that I'm going to tackle is to change the stock tires and wheels with metal Beadlock wheels and softer tires, which should provide with a bit of weight down low and better grip. Today I'm going to show you how to put together the RC4WD Stamped Steel 1.0 Beadlock wheels and mount them to RC4WD Rock Creeper tires. I'll make sure to put the links to the Beadlock wheels and the tire used today in the description below. Here are the tools that I recommend. All you really need is your standard 1.5mm hex wrench, but I also recommend two different color Sharpies, one small paper clip. Let's get started. This is probably the way you'll get your Beadlock wheels when you receive it and open it up. It's assembled with 6 screws, holding the outer ring, the inner ring with the hex adapter, and the center Beadlock ring. Step 1. Look for 2 specific screws. This step is very important. Before you remove any of the screws, you will need to find 2 specific opposing screws. If you look at the triangles, you will see that there are 2 screws that are right in the middle at the bottom of the triangle. This one and this one. If you notice here, the screw is a little bit to the right of the middle. If you notice here, this is a little bit left of this triangle. Step 2. Remove the 2 specific screws and mark them. Once that you have the 2 screws removed, take a Sharpie and mark it around the 2 holes. Step 3. Mark the 2 specific holes on the hex adapter and use paper clip. Now to turn the Beadlock wheel over and take the Sharpie that is not black. In my case, I'm using silver, and mark the 2 screw holes that the screws were removed. Also at this stage is where I'll be using the paper clip. I have flattened out the paper clip and made it into a U shape. Insert the paper clip into the 2 holes that were removed. This is to keep the hex adapter in place. Step 4. Finish disassembling the Beadlock wheels. Turn the Beadlock wheel over. Be careful of the paper clip. And go ahead and remove the rest of the screws. Lift the outer ring. Once again, take a Sharpie and put a small mark around the 2 same holes on the inner ring. It should be easy to identify the 2 holes as paper clip is coming out of them. Step 5. Install the center Beadlock ring. Now take tire of your choice and make sure that the beads are clean of residue. If the bead needs to be cleaned, you can use rubbing alcohol or dish soap and water to clean it out. Take the center Beadlock ring and insert it into the tire. Make sure that the foam inserts are not being pinched anywhere on both sides. Step 6. Install the inner ring. Next, take the inner ring and slide it into one of the sides of the tire. Make sure that the bead is even all around the outside of the wheel. Step 7. Install the outer ring. Now place the wheel down on a flat surface. Next, insert the outer ring, making sure to line up the screw holes. Now take 2 screws and place them into opposite side holes of the wheels. Apply even firm pressure down on your wheels and begin tightening few threads on the 2 screws at this point, just enough to engage few turns on the hex adapter. Now insert the rest of the screws and start to tighten few threads in. For the final tightening, tighten the screws until snug and make sure that both sides of the wheels are firmly pressed together with each other and that the tires are firmly seated without any beads showing. And there you have it. You can now install the wheels to the RC truck and you're ready to hit the trails. Hope you found this video helpful. Please click the like button and subscribe, and make sure to hit the notification button to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching Bix on Hobbies.